Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates. So striding forward now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Fouled off. Iglesias, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to get him started again following the double play. In the air out toward right field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, an impressive 4 for 7. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Randy Arozarena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Beautiful diving stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Brandon Lau comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he pops it up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Zobrist Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fair.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The Rays, of course, held this opposing lineup to only one run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
High in the air out to center field. Rosarena is camped under this one. Two gone. So digging in now, Colin Moran. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Looking at his career totals, Moran is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Meadows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped up, Bell in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seven.
Stepping in, Kevin Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. Two gone. In now, Brian O'Grady will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone!
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One for the Rays on the solo home run. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at the dive. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Adam Duvall is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Striding in once again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
And he fouls this one off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the inning. Left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated Manuel Margot. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Brandon Lau is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-1. Hot shot to third. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Up next for the Buccos, Jose Iglesias. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Brian Reynolds.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And that's the second out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 the count. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now batter, the right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Smith. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Smith at second with 2 down. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
To the plate now, G-Man Choi. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Manuel Margot would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. But the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Randy Arozarena, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Smith moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Colin Moran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he gets a curveball at the letters but swings right through it. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Walkthroughs.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-0. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Hayes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Brian Reynolds.
So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Number 31.
Striding in, Brian O'Grady. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will So stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Franmil Reyes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Popped up. Choi in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Reined in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. Bummer. A California-born ball player. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Inside with the fastball. And he works the base on ball. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Brandon Lau is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Willie Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Josh Bell. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, This one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
O'Grady is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 20.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Left side, but well foul. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Leading off for the Reds.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The left fielder, number 31.
Now in the box, Brian O'Grady. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy. But to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ke'Bryan Hayes becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Adames picks it up on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. So striding in, Brian Reynolds. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
The final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of May. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
LeCastro.
Hit hard. Foul.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out. Pitch outside, the throw, way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
In there, now the throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Now at the plate, number 49, 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Zimmer. He gets there to make the catch. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the second baseman.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hernandez.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Strike called, now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tribe turned away in the all set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Victor Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A wave and a miss made him reach. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop the chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. In there, 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Weak roller right side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tigers are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
Ready now, Tyler Naquin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Severino is retired, and there's one away.
The batter number
into the box now, Tim LeCastro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
leading off for the Indians.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Matthew Boyd is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 50, Matthew Boyd.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 6. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Down the third baseline. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun on the run. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding in for the Indians, Austin Hedges. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, number 49. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right to him. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. And that misses for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he's back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Hit hard, but foul. Zimmer stands at first with 1 out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Drilled to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rhys Hoskins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Zimmer. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Pedro Severino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Reyes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tim LeCastro. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, number 49, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
Fouled off.
Luplow.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 17.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Bradley Zimmer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's running in the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hoskins comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chip.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for Cleveland.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired, and there's 1 away. Now batting, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tim LaCastro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Runners on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
runner breaks for the plate. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-2. Now the runner's on his way home. Driven to right field and deep. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Now batting, number 49.
At the plate, number 49, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Whitgren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number. Daniel Norris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Delino DeShields will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit in the air out to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Roberto Perez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 55.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Cole Calhoun swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Perez has it, and that ends the inning. Brandon Morrow is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here it comes. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Bradley Zimmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Last strike now for Cleveland. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. So a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. The Detroit Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matthew Boyd claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Brandon Morrow records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line for